Hello, in this module, we will focus on two key areas, event promotion and a detailed overview of how to use the Smart LinkedIn Inbox feature. Let us begin with events. For events created on LinkedIn, our system provides two essential functionalities. The first is Smart Event Promotion, available under the LinkedIn Smart Robots tab. The second is Leads from Smart Event Promotion, located in the Collect Leads and Clients, its CRM, tab, which was briefly introduced in the first training material. Let us open this tab first. Here, the system automatically collects contacts registered for your LinkedIn events. This means that all signups are gathered in one organized place without the need for manual export. In addition, you can immediately see whether each contact, when registering for the event, provided marketing consent. This information is crucial for ensuring compliance with legal regulations and for planning further sales and marketing communication. In order for leads from an event to automatically flow into the system, you must first add the event to the platform. To do this, click the Manage Events button, which takes you to the Event Management tab. From there, using the Add Events button, you can register a new event. The first step is to select the event administrator. This is a critical stage. The administrator will always be the smart robot that has administrator rights for your LinkedIn company page. Choosing the correct account ensures proper integration and accurate retrieval of participant data. Next, paste the link to your LinkedIn event. Below, you can define which email campaign should be triggered automatically for a participant who registers for the event. You can assign separate campaigns, one for those who have provided marketing consent and another for participants who have not. Why is this distinction important? If a contact has not provided marketing consent, then under GDPR regulations, you are permitted to communicate with them only in the context of the specific event. This ensures full legal compliance while still allowing you to effectively engage with every participant. Further down, you will find the option, Change the order of columns in the registration file. It is extremely important to adjust the column order in the registration file so that the system can read the data correctly. How can this be done? The process is simpler than it may seem. Go to your LinkedIn event as an administrator, click Manage, and select Download Registration Info. After downloading the visual and open it in any spreadsheet program such as Excel, there you will see the exact order of columns provided by LinkedIn. Based on this, update the column order in the system and to ensure consistency. For clarity, the first three fields are always ID, created time, and created date. The final field is always marketing consent. It is highly recommended to verify the column order before adding the event to the system to avoid errors during data import. That concludes this section. Now let us move on to the LinkedIn Smart Robots tab and select Smart Event Promotion. One of the core features of our system, alongside outreach campaigns, it is among the most powerful tools for generating leads. At the top, we see a list of events that are already being promoted. In addition, basic statistics are displayed here, such as the progress of promotion. Specifically, how many contacts have already been reached. To add a new event promotion, click the Create button located in the upper right corner of the screen. In the first field, enter the event name. For clarity and easy identification, we recommend using exactly the same name as the LinkedIn event. Below that, paste the LinkedIn event link. The next step is to choose the source of contacts, which determines the group among which you want to promote your webinar. You can invite people from your own LinkedIn network or target a selected audience group defined within a specific campaign. Next, configure the exclusion rules. Here you can decide whether invitations should be sent to all contacts or exclusively to those who have provided marketing consent. The following option is Select Smart Robots. At this stage, you assign specific smart robots that will be responsible for promoting your event. Below that, you can set the number of invitations each smart robot should send per day. The recommended and default setting is between 150 and 300 invitations daily. The system will randomly select a number within this range for each smart robot every day, making the promotion appear more natural. Why this particular range? LinkedIn imposes a strict limit of 1,000 event invitations per week per account. By following the recommended settings, you can make the most efficient use of this limit while minimizing the risk associated with excessive activity. The next configuration option is Plan Time Range. Here you can specify the exact period during which the event promotion should take place. When creating an event on LinkedIn, you typically define the event date. Within our system, you can easily adjust the promotion schedule so that it ends precisely on the day and time the webinar begins. The following step gives you the option to enable integration with Click Meeting. First, the integration must be configured in the company settings. You can access this directly by clicking the link provided, which takes you to the settings page. At the bottom of that page, you will find the section dedicated to integrations. Once this is configured, an additional field will appear here, allowing you to enter the room ID, which can be found in your Click Meeting panel. Another option is synchronization of participants with the Leads from Event tab. By selecting this, all participants registered for the LinkedIn event will automatically be transferred to the built-in CRM. This ensures that all contacts are immediately available in the tab we discussed earlier. Further down, you must once again select the event administrator. As before, this must be the smart robot that has administrator rights for the company page hosting the event. Choosing the correct account here is critical to ensuring the process runs smoothly. Finally, you can once again assign an email campaign, one for participants who have given marketing consent and a separate one for those who have not. Once the configuration is complete, you can launch the event. It will then immediately appear in the list within the Smart Events Promotion tab. With event promotion now covered, let us move on to another essential feature of our system, the Smart LinkedIn Inbox. This tool significantly simplifies daily operations. When you launch your first LinkedIn campaign and set up a message sequence, the natural next step is to wait for responses from your target audience. Instead of spending valuable time browsing messages directly on LinkedIn, you can conveniently manage them all in one place, within our system. Here, everything is more transparent and organized. You can easily view your own messages and, if you have shared access, the messages of your entire team. And as a reminder, we discussed message synchronization with LinkedIn and sharing conversations with team members in the first tutorial on LinkedIn automation. You can find the link to that material in the description. When entering the Smart LinkedIn Inbox tab, the first subcategory, as always, is How does it work? Here you will find all the essential instructions, including how to activate Smart LinkedIn Inbox step by step, how to create your first response template, how to export your first lead from the Smart LinkedIn Inbox, and how to add a rule for the Smart Auto Read folder. The following menu items are the folders where your messages are stored. On a daily basis, the most important folders will be Unread and Unread at Phone. The second folder contains only unread messages where the recipient has provided contact details such as an email address or phone number. This means that if you want to prioritize the most valuable and actionable messages, you can go directly to this folder. Let us now open the first folder, Unread. Here you will see all conversations waiting for your response. For the purpose of this training, the visible conversations have been prepared by us to avoid displaying private correspondence. Opening a specific conversation, you will immediately see at the top which smart robot is handling the dialogue. On the right-hand side, there is a panel displaying key information about the contact. If this contact is also linked to a company, the company's details will be displayed here as well. Such information makes it easier to decide on the appropriate next steps in communication. Let us now look at an example conversation where the recipient has shared an email address. What can we do with such a contact? We can send them an email, and there is no need to write it manually. Within our system, you can prepare an email template, which we will discuss in detail in the next training. If the contact has consented to receive an offer, we can assign them the opt-in status. It is important to note that two different email addresses are usually displayed here. The one shown in the profile section, which is the email address available on LinkedIn, and the one provided directly in the conversation. The opt-in status should always be assigned to the address in the connection field, the one explicitly shared in the LinkedIn message. What can we do next? In the Actions section, you will find the Campaign button. Clicking it opens a window divided into two sections, LinkedIn campaigns and email campaigns. Here you can check which LinkedIn campaign the contact is currently in and exclude them from further communication. By doing so, your smart robots will stop sending additional messages from the LinkedIn sequence. Why is this important? Because once you already have the contact's email address, you can switch to a more effective and preferred channel of communication: email. After excluding a contact from a LinkedIn campaign, an additional window will appear, allowing you to set an exclusion period. When is this feature particularly useful? For example, when a recipient requests follow-up contact only in the new year or after returning from vacation. This function makes it easy to schedule communication so that it resumes exactly at the right time. You can also add the contact to any email campaign you have previously created. In this case, the email message will be automatically sent to the contact. Another important function is lead export. After exporting a contact from the Smart LinkedIn Inbox, it appears in the Leads from LinkedIn Inbox Outreach tab. Why is this so valuable? Because contacts who have shared their email addresses should always be exported from the chat, allowing you to measure the actual performance of your campaign. For example, if you created several message variants to conduct A/B testing, exporting leads from the chat will let you quickly verify in the A/B tests and conversions tab which message variants generate the most leads. After completing these actions, you can proceed to respond. Messages can be written manually or created using response templates, which we will now discuss. First, however, let us consider a situation where a contact explicitly communicates that they are not interested, for instance, by requesting no further messages. In this case, by going to the Actions section, you can exclude the profile. The contact will then automatically be removed from any further activities. Additionally, if you find that an entire company is irrelevant to your target audience, you can exclude the company itself. This will result in all contacts associated with that company also being excluded from further communication. How do you create custom folders? It is very straightforward. Simply go to the Custom Folders tab, where you can add your own folders and organize conversations accordingly. The next section is Fast Reply Templates. Here, you can create your own quick response templates. The process is very similar to creating message templates for LinkedIn campaigns. Click Create a New, assign a short title to your template, for example, No Interest. Write the message content and save it. That concludes this tutorial. We wish you success and see you in the next training module.